Alrighty then, stand to McWhirrs, and welcome back to another episode of RogueTech. It has been some time, quite a lot of time. It has been many moons. The caissons go rolling. Exactly. The Field Artillery March. The caissons go rolling along. Hello, Shay. Hello, Holy Inquisition. Spirits is here, as is Kyogre. It is indeed time for Treads. So, it has been, like I said, a very long time since our last playthrough of RogueTech, but we did say we would be returning to RogueTech the moment that the tanks only start finally became available, and it is! So we're going to play a little bit with that. Now, I know some of you were expecting us to be playing Mech HQ today. Sorry for that, but the timing of this, it's just too perfect to play RogueTech, and so I will make it up to you probably somehow, eventually, maybe, if not next week, and I'll see you then. But yeah, so we're going to be starting a brand new campaign. Hello, Desta. We're going to start a brand new campaign. We're putting the Pandas Pirates over in the corner for a little bit. I've saved the save, just in case, you know, everything goes horrifically bad, but I don't anticipate that it will, just because of the general things. Sprogue is even here. He has shown up just to say hi for the tanks. But the treads are all... Yes, indeed. Alright, so I have pre-prepared a character, mainly so that we didn't have to go through the boring of beef living through menus and things. We are Yuri Brennan, our call sign is Coppertop. Holy Inquisition subscribed, currently in a 6-month streak. Thank you so much, my man. Thank you very much. I'm going to see if that actually worked. If not, my Irby button may be broken, so I will send you a thanks through this. Irby button, go! Irby button did not go. Alright, we'll mess around with that later. Why no question mark, question mark, question mark? Oh, why no Lenny face? There is a Lenny face option in this. We're not using it because obvious reasons. It's not that much of a joke. Excited for a new RT series? So am I. Oh, we're going to be going back in all the difficulty all over again. So, pre-prepared character, just so we didn't have to go with everything. He's Coppertop. He is from the Capellan Confederation, because the Capellans use the most tanks in the Inner Sphere, so I figured that would make sense. I'm going to go Tech, because Comstar Tech usually has some really cool things. Shade with us for 12 months. Thank you so much, my man. Shade, one of the people who has helped to bring us this mod. Shade is a modeler who has done a ton of mechs. Hopefully we'll run into a few of them. But yeah, Capellan Confederation plus Comstar Tech, I figure it's a match made in absolute evil heaven. And then we're going to be picking Officer again. We picked Officer back in our last season, but we're going to be doing it again in this one because it gives us an AWACS command vehicle, which that makes sense since we're trying to go on a little bit of a vehicle theme. Hopefully this won't totally break us. We're also using George Leto's voice, which is going to be a lot of fun. For those of you who don't know, that's Duncan Fisher. So we're going to be having that back. So the start of a brand new campaign. War is business, and business is hell. Therefore, war is hell. Oh, isn't it beautiful? Our ship is totally run down and broken. Where are we? That's the first thing I want to ask, because we're on Beetlejuice! Oh, that's perfect. For those of you who don't know, our Mech HQ company is currently on Beetlejuice too. Oh, okay, so here we are. They did it on purpose. If they did, then they care for me a hell of a lot more than I thought they did.
Check out this mech bay, Commander.
Oh no, the mech bay. It's empty. What can we possibly do?
Like
Oh wait, we can switch over to the vehicle bay. Let's see, we have a Warrior VTOL, which is always nice. It's an advanced Warrior with LRM-5, long fires, and streak 2s. We can't hit the refit to see it because vehicles cannot be refitted, which is a little bit disappointing because I'd like to be able to see it in vehicle form, but this is fine. So, listen, kill LRM-5, long fire LRM-5, and a streak SRM-2 times 2. So we've got a pretty decent number of missiles. Striking service bridge down, so it would seem. We have a Tiger 2 main battle tank. God, what is the button to hide the UI? I totally forget how it's like Control-Shift-U. There it is, Control-Shift-U. So you have a Tiger 2 main battle tank. Bring the UI back, thank you. We've also got a Hetzer wheeled assault gun. Oh, lovely. It's got an AC-20 with AP and incendiary rounds. So that'll be fun. Isn't that such a little derpy, a little adorable thing? Beware these fuel tanks, they do explode. Don't forget the extra stuff. Is it day 2? I thought it was day 1. But, oh, yeah, I get what you're saying. We're just playing the independent Hydra platoon. That may end up being the case. We also have a Harasser Bravo model, which is a very fast little nimble hover car, which hopefully does not need to make piloting checks every single time it turns and goes quickly. We're very much themed. Let's see, we got Tigers, Hetzers, and yeah, I can see it. What is our weapon? Narc Beacon with an SRM-6 launcher. Okay, so a bit of a support one. And we've got a Saladin with an AC-20. Oh, so we brought some speed and damage to the table. Gigantic totally unaerodynamic fins, but look at that cannon. That cannon will bring doom to all of you at maximum speed. It'll be fun. So, our warrior has problems, but we'll ignore those. New Panzertech stream. Indeed. Tank refit is somewhere in the future. We're looking forward to it. But for now, the vehicles will do just well. We are 30 days away. Let's go check out our barracks. See you guys actually here. Hopefully it did give me no run-ins. Excellent. I can rename all of them. Alien. I'm going to customize Alien. Congratulations. Your name is now Shade.
All systems.
We're going to go with that. Avash55. Thank you for the follow. Hopefully you enjoy your time here. Let's see. Outcast can be K-Ogre. Let's get everybody on in here. This is why I set the run-in chance to like 10%, just so techs might show up at some point. Will our tanks also be able to take 10 track credits? Hopefully. Let's bring Sprog on this adventure. He's actually coming along this time. I think the track credits, yes. Excellent. And then we get our Talik 20. Talik 20. Who else are we going to go grab on this for this shindig? Let me, yes, Sprog, you may end up dying. Oh, Shade is... Shade's a mech pilot, damn it. We can't bring Shade into the fight. He gets to hide. We thank Shade and the RTT for their hard work. Yes, we do. You guys have done a wonderful job. And we have a Ronin, I guess? Are you a Ronin? You are a Ronin. You're going to be sold, but that's a later problem for other people to worry about. Stranger, spirits, I am Gabe. Let's bring spirits in. How do you spell that again? No, it's spritz. I always call them spirits, but spritz. The two? Yeah, it's just two. Save. Spritz, Sprug, Talik, Tank Girl. I can't rename him. We be gone. We be gone shall become the Holy Inquisition. Ooh, we're just gonna call you Holy Inquisition because the Holy Inquisition is apparently far too much for it to handle. Here we go. Who is left? Copper Top, which is us. Holy Inquisition, Kyogre, Shade, Spirits, Sprog, Talik, and Tank Girl, who gets sold. Let's go pick up, if they have 2 more people in the hiring hall, pick up 2 more folks and we'll add it. Ridgehound we can grab. Welcome to the company, Ridgehound. And since there's no other person that I can grab, we're just gonna have to be happy with that. Let's see how many of us die. Oh, where's Ridgehound? Get over here.
Ready for orders.
Congratulations, you're now Pyro. Let's see how many of these pilots I can actually use. You are a vehicle pilot, okay, so Holy Inquisition can't be used, Shade can't be used, and Talik can't be used until we get a mech. So we'll have to get ourselves up there, and eventually we will. So hopefully not too many of us die. Hopefully this doesn't go absolutely horribly wrong on me. I do get the feeling we are going to be traveling very shortly. And we're going to immediately begin with power systems. And I love that RogueTech gives you +1 tech points for power systems. That's one of my favorite things about this, is that it actually grants you the ability to do more cool stuff. So it has been a while since we've been on the house. Me and Shade and Inquisition are safe. You're safe for now. We will see how long that remains. Let's see what the command center's got, and then we'll probably end up traveling, because I don't think we're fighting here. Ooh, shiny and colorful and way too hard difficulty. So what does the color mean? Escort, ambush convoy, battle. Ah, that's cool. That's very cool. I'm not taking any of these missions. Operation Legal Kiwi. I love it. What are we about? Yeah, we're not taking any of these missions. Far too difficult for what we're doing. So, navigation. We're getting out of here. I would like you to find me a half-skull planet that we can hide on. Is my scroll overlay coloring? Yes. They have done so much good coloring, which I'm surprised is not spread on more mods yet. Bit of a trip. But Comstar presence. Excellent. Since we have a Comstar background, that'll make perfect sense. And we have our AWACS. So our AWACS is a mobile HQ with a fully sealed crew compartment and electronic suite. Slow in thin atmosphere. Ignores terrain. Does it actually do all of that? Interesting. But that'll give us another vehicle that we can play with. And you do not get the heavy metal box. So good luck to you. Atmo matters. We have 2 VTOLs now. We got a warrior and we have that. Whatever the AWACS. So air warning and control system. We're just going to do a nice little jaunt. Power conduits are complete. Lovely. Engineering. I would like the next phase, which is Mech Bay. because it's the most important upgrade possible.
It'll take a bit, but we'll get it done.
Theater cool. Continue. We have tickets in about the VTOL volume. I will cover my ears. And we'll of course do a quick check of the hiring hall. Oh, lovely! Many people. To the barracks! Let's go sell somebody. Tank girl, you're cool, but you're not for us, even though you have cool stuff with tanks. Goodbye. And we're gonna go to Argo. We're gonna go to hiring hall. Just got the master volume to 50%. I'm at 33% just to start with, so that's how I roll. And who is the most expensive dude? You are, but you don't have the good thing. None of you have the good thing. The most important, well, one of the most important stats in RogueTech is tactics, or at least it used to be. A lot of my RogueTech's knowledge is somewhat out of date, so we're just gonna have to sort of figure out where that ends up going. So, bring on Joker. Let's rename you. I'm gonna scroll up and see who we got. We have Gemroth. Oh, actually, no, I did. Oh, Moon came in. Now we're going to do Gemroth because Gemroth was there and I looked first. We're going in blind. We are going in blind. It's going to be fascinating. I have an idea of how the game works because I used to play the game a lot, but it's been a while since we've been at the house, as I said before.
I'm here.
Let's see what you got. Holy Inquisition. I don't really need to level you up yet since you're a mech pilot. Don't need to level you up because you're a mech pilot.
Waiting for orders.
Don't need to level you up because you're mech pilots. Okay, lovely. Do I have enough vehicle pilots to actually field this company? 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't. I'm an idiot. Well, yeah, I'm an idiot. That's gonna be fun. Do the command center. Somebody's getting fired. I mentioned to boot about the new patch after I get done working. Nice. Alright, capture base. Could be in the cards, but that's seriously. We came to a half-skull planet. That's the only half-skull mission. I feel like I'm being gypped. Oh, here we go. Oh, good. I don't have to actually do anything. I can supervise. So let's supervise this mission and actually, read the details of what's going on. Training a group of mech warriors, act as a local defense who'd like you to assist in their training decommissioned base. So we need to send a single experienced mech warrior to keep an eye on them. I'll send in 3, and we'll see what ends up happening. Bring the Tiger, bring the Saladin. Welcome to RogueTech. Indeed. Can you see? How can you see? So in the corner, see it as Pilot V and Pilot M. V is vehicle, M is mech. So that is how we know. So let's get my best vehicle gunner, which is probably Kyogre. Kyogre, what ability do you have? You have immune to sensor lock. That's a Saladin ability right there. 110%. Oh, you are not a vehicle pilot. Pyro or spirits, really? Pick Pyro. Yeah, one of you is getting fired, unfortunately, so that I can... Actually, no, 2 of you are getting fired. Ooh. Unless I can unlock the big ability at the end. We're ready for the start. Hello, Greybeard. Welcome to the stream. Gonna make me fast. Give me an AC-20. You have immunity to sensor lock. How can I not pick that? It's perfect. It's perfect in every way. You have more special abilities than Coppertop does. But the ability to just ignore the -2 evasion and the pulse on that's pretty important. I agree, Saladin. Exactly, see? It's the only choice that makes sense. I'm going to be firing several mech warriors in order to hire more vehicle pilots. Oh, I need 6 vehicle pilots. I didn't realize that RogueTech gave you 6 slots off the start instead of the 5 that PTA does. So RogueTech gives you a full level. Ooh. You can have up to 12 units on the field as a normal formation in RogueTech. 4 of those have to be tanks, and 8 of them can be mechs, which is fun. 4 mechs plus 2 Vs? Oh, so that's how it's currently set up. Wait, can I only... 4 mechs / Vs. Okay, that was my next question. We're lucky on that one. We have it under control. There shall be no problems there. Fiction is very difficult, especially about the future. You don't say. Okay, let's drop our vehicle transport down. See, now deploy. This is interesting. I haven't actually looked into this system yet, but we can manually deploy things. Oh, this is wonderful. Let's see if it works. Let's see if it honest to God works. I declare I wish to deploy here. Does this work?
Good to go, Commander.
By far, the greatest thing you have ever done. Yeah, baby. We get to pick where we're coming down. Oh, that's... I'm gonna have to reinstall the game to put in the biggest map size possible. Because that shit is the way to go. Alright, what do we got here? We got Guano and his Jenner, we got Stubble and a Talon. Show me the Talon. You show me that Talon. Yeah, pretty sexy Talon. It's not bad. Pontoon driving a Commando 2D plus the VSPLs. Copper Top, of course, in the AWACS, making sure that everybody is sort of kept together. Then we got Kyogre and Pyro. Whew. Alright, let's get things started. Guano, where's my target? Like so. Let's get on a move. We'll go to Marsh, 50 stability. Yeah, 50% stability damage reduction. It's only 33%. So we just moved boss to playing RT full time. Have fun. Send our love to the RT team? Yeah, send our love to the RT team. I missed something though. I think Shade told me. There goes quick loading time. That's fine. It was fine. It was beautiful. Might be time to start our RT campaign. It is time to start our RT campaign. This is the start of our RT campaign. Note to self, VTOLs far back as they are fragile as heck. I can believe that, yes. VTOLs require their evasion to be the way they stay alive. Which is why the stock warrior, personally, I think is the best warrior.
Order acknowledged.
Because the stock warrior has helicopter go has an AC2, which allows it to keep outside of range of pretty much every other weapon. Not so much in RogueTech. RogueTech has some really long-range weapons. ELRMs come to mind.
On the move.
But the AC2 allows you to just sit at maximum range and blink away. And because of how powerful AC2s are, although I'm not sure what they've done with them in RogueTech, so we'll have to find out, that makes them pretty gosh darn good. E3 MS protected. Sorry, for you? Yeah, you may want to check it out. Going to say hi. Sorry, I wasn't kidding. It's empty. Perfect. All we got signatures and enemies. We got terrible, terrible trouble. Right here in River City. I may want to send him to the AWACS, but I don't want to send him to the AWACS for obvious reasons. The AWACS is fragile as all hell.
10-4.
AWACS.
Heading that way.
We have George Ladeau, of course, being the current voice of our AWACS. The Tiger can attempt to catch up as fast as it can. It's got a Gauss rifle! Oh shit, I didn't realize that. We have some serious firepower here. Whee! It's under our control. Seriously, this is making me absolutely giddy. And of course the general will kind of keep on forward.
On the move.
We have the enemy somewhere in the distance. We're just not sure where yet. And since nobody has any good tactics ability yet, probably going to take us a little while to figure that out. Got our heat sinks applying at the end of the movement. AWACS does need to stay with the group, but I don't like the fact that it's sort of up front. Because the AWACS is currently providing all sorts of ECM protections, which is lovely. Is that a tag arrow? It might be. I have not actually taken an opportunity to look at what my units have. I know I'm a terrible commander. Gauss rifle, medium pulse laser, and small laser, and SRM4 is nice. Saladin, of course, is nothing but an AC-20, but that's what it's here for. Let's make sure that you can turn to look upstream.
Moving to position.
Only took us most of a year to make. It is phenomenal. Seriously, the drop function alone, LA, has just blown my mind. I am incredibly excited to see more of what's going to happen here. Let's see. Let's get our idiot trainees moving. See if we can't keep them from tripping over their own 2 feet. No guarantees. Twin ER large laser on our Talon. That'll be fun. Oh, he's gonna have to go backwards, unfortunately, it looks like. It's okay, he'll be able to catch up eventually. Come on. And Pontoon, of course, in the commando. So we do have a tag arrow. We've got an AMS flare, which I'll kick on just in case. I don't want to be surprise barrage on anything. Let's see, 1 turn before damage dealt, 3 turn cooldown between shots. Deals area effect within 75 meters of impact, so it's a nice little arrow. Hardwired to nearby arrow for support carriers for precision strikes. Lovely. +1 accuracy to this weapon. 1 evasion pip ignored by this weapon. Target acquisition gear grants 7 to sensor checks on a movement on a hit. Decaying for -1 per hex moved. Target painters grant +1 accuracy against a target that does not stack. Target painters make 25% easier to detect. So it's in the class of target painters. I got it. Not assuming that complaining, you know what to do with complainers. Yes, we do. We have a very, very sharp recollection of what happens with that. Let's fling on. Just doing hard work. None of us are complaining. What start is this? This is the tank start, which I'm told gives you 2 good tanks, 2 primitive tanks, or lower level tanks, and then a VTOL. We added in the officer start, which gives us the AWACS, which has all of the sensors and ECM systems that you could ever want to shake a stick at. And we're currently doing a mission for basically the B team, which brings along 3 or 4 mech warriors who are terrible, and you have to kind of keep them alive. Let's go say hi with the Saladin. Nothing.
I'm picking up a new sensor.
There they are. Oh,
Looks like enemy reinforcements.
how nice of you to drop in on top of my Saladin. We dead yet? We are not dead yet. We are hopefully gonna live. Although, you know, the enemy did just drop in. What do you got? You got a wasp, but no evasion. I love it.
I'm receiving you.
It's just like the old days. Saladin's gonna move on 9. Oof. Garrett, we gotta buff up that tactics skill of yours. Get you moving up because I have people to kill.
Affirmative.
See if we can actually see any targets as we move. Multiple targets. Lovely. Got a Panther, some sort of tank down here. Harasser missile platform, probably pretty dangerous to us. You're also pretty dangerous to us because you can shoot many, many times. I'm assuming based on tabletop stats. So do you have any modes or are you just extra long range? Variable speed pulse lasers deal less damage based on the distance moved. Okay, so you don't want to move with them? Deal less damage based on distance moved. Heat changes based on your evasion. Base heat multiplied by number of evasion pips to the power of 0.2 negative. Damage decreased based on your evasion. So your heat goes up, your damage goes down? We'll have to see. Damage decreased on your evasion. Base damage multiplied by number of evasion pips to the power of -0.3. Oh no, the heat goes down. I see what it's saying. Heat weapon damage stability falls up to 40% starting at long range. Well, this ain't gonna do much long range. Bottom line has the bottom line. Decrease damage and heat the further you move. Yep. I want to understand it, though, Sprog.
All systems nominal.
Possible Neko, thank you for the follow. Hopefully you will possibly enjoy. Yes, that was bad. I will not apologize for it. Well, it's not going to generate any heat, although the terrain ought to block it. He said, as he probably blew up his own dude. Did you shoot? No, you didn't. Okay, good. Wasp's coming on forward, deciding he wants to get involved on my Saladin, and he's hurt me badly. Why do you hurt me like this?
I'm under heavy fire.
Yeah, he did shoot me in the back. I was like, I should be careful about this, and then I was like, yeah, it'll be fine. It was not fine. And however, bring you on in, get you nice and close. Medium lasers that should keep us nice and easily open. While also giving you plenty of evasion, 3, to avoid getting murdered by everybody else. See how badly everybody else is about to murder me. Luckily, I don't really care about losing these guys. Because I'm not seeing a must keep everybody alive. What is your passive? Oh, that's just the passive counter and the active counter. Got it. Defensive push, of course, reducing accuracy, but giving you a chance of hitting. Lovely, we hit the wasp. First blood, actually second blood, but we're not going to go into that one. And the Panther came to step on my tank. No, don't do it. Ooh, you missed. 38%. We're live. We're live and kicking. Now you fall over. Well, you lose your evasion, which is pretty important because we don't have anywhere else of picking up on that. Bring the Talon around so I can actually catch up with the group. It is behind, but we'll get it there. So we got to get our tank out of there before it gets killed. Yeah, we're taking a little bit of damage, but nothing too serious. I'm actually able to sweep inside behind upper top. It stays at range a little bit. I do not want to use the tag arrow. Not here. Oh, that would just be bad. All right, let's go up high. Maybe not enough. There we go. That's a little better.
Heading that way.
Get my AWACS at a nice little distance. I know we do want to kind of give it an ECM shift, but I don't want to be on top of people who can hurt me very, very badly. And I shall provide fire support on the Panther.
Lighting 'em up.
Will you please stop shooting my own people?
Damage is light.
We gotta get KO out of here. He's dying. Did the capstone just get huge? Jaeger's blinded. He's been shot at. He's basically my guinea pig to take all the damage. Whereas it didn't do too much. Probably should have called in the artillery at that point. Meanwhile, my massive death destruction tank, kind of trailing behind, may actually want to pull back over here and get long range shots. But no, we're already committed to the moving.
On the move, full speed.
Forward tank. It'll be fun. I need more tanks. Tanks. Kagger.
Good to go.
Flee! Flee, you fool! Oh god, there's more. There's more coming. Put me at the 4 and I can turn. That's my left, right? Yeah, that's right. So I'll spin around like so. Not sure I quite want to risk that. I'm losing a pip of evasion to do that. Oh, that does not seem like the wisest of life decisions. Well, that'll get me the... Yeah, that'll get me the 5 I want, but it's not on the target that I want it. Because of course not. I want that Panther. But it looks like if I want that Panther, I'm going to have to accept a 4. Which, you know, doesn't exactly fill me with confidence. Right the left side. Hello. That's a no. That's a no. That's a 16. Damn, that didn't do what I wanted to do. We knew it was coming.
I'm here.
Pontoon. Lovely. I want you to kick him. You can do that for me, right? And put the boot right to him. 84% plus the VSPLs, because that's how melee works now.
Copy that, Commander.
So much closer to tabletop.
Ugh,
What? You fool! Now you're going to die.
I missed.
By the lasers. Oh wow, that was a lot. That was a lot of stability from those lasers. I approve. Do I have any other? I mean, I have sensor. I do not have standard. Lovely. Kind of tempted just to pile in with more insanity. Carped up, how close can you get without, you know, getting murdered? They don't want to get murdered, obviously.
Heading that way.
Pain Vortex coming out. It would have been nice if he actually had managed to get that kick. He might have even blown off the leg and would have knocked him over. But such is life. I mean, I'm going to give it a shot. Let's see what happens. Is that enough to knock you over? That was enough to knock him over. That was the plan. Preparing to install RogueTech now. Excellent. Gray, you of all people, I think will enjoy this. Do VTOLs fall down if their building is destroyed? That's one of the things I was asking myself as I placed him here, and we're going to find out together. Alright, Jenner, full speed and power, if you don't mind. Because I need to get you at least 4 pips of evasion, otherwise you're going to get shot at by people I don't want you to shoot at. Or be shot at by. Is there only going to be 3 here? Is that what I'm dealing with here? That definitely appears to be what I'm dealing with here. I could be hyper aggressive on this. What do you got? You got 2 machine guns and an SRM-4. You probably have SRM-12, which is not something I want to, you know, encourage, but me the 3 and the turn and the Panther on 77. I like that a lot. I'm just going to reposition so you're slightly less likely to shoot. Yeah, if I do that, if I position myself slightly less likely to shoot my friend in the back, then I go from 66 to 67, or 77 to 67. Because he drops outside the close range bracket. We're gonna risk it. It's not like they're my people anyway. Jump jet time? No, jump jet will destroy our accuracy. Absolutely and totally. Aim for the shoulder. Okay, I don't think you hit that shoulder, but good job. You tried, and we'll give you credit for trying. Going for my pain vortex, and dealing a little bit of damage, but not as bad as it could have been.
That could have been worse.
You're kind of the one that I'm mostly worried about at the moment.
I live to serve.
I get this talent in. It has a pair of 20-yard large lasers that I would very much like to start needling people with, for obvious reasons. That ain't gonna work. I mean, it could theoretically, but it's not gonna work.
Calling out.
I'll probably shoot one shot unless the heat is attainable. Yeah, that's not bad.
Firing all weapons.
Didn't think it would hit, but there was nobody in the line of sight, and the heat generation isn't all that rough yet, so I'm pretty okay with that. Wasp gonna draw back. He's on fire. Lovely. Pain vortex taking a little bit more damage than we otherwise like. He's unsteady thanks to his missed kick.
Minimal.
And bring forth
Waiting
Pyro.
orders.
Pyro have a line of sight to shoot people. I mean, we already know the answer to that question is a yes. Oh! Turret, I get it. I love it. Love it.
Full speed, no target.
But let's give him a little bit of a shot, shall we? Probably not gonna hit, let's be honest. We'll turn off the SRMs. Go for the shoulder. What's in my line of sight? You're off to the side, should be good. Everybody else should be behind buildings except for you. I think we're fine.
Got it.
We didn't hit, but we didn't hit ourselves, and that's the most important thing.
Reporting.
Science
Negative.
together. Indeed. Although I don't think they're going to shoot at him because it's so incredibly evasive. Wow, that was a total waste of all of your missile firepower. I love it. Thank you. Continue to do that. If you continue to do that, we'll be very happy campers. You also didn't look like you moved very far. So, continued happiness, I suppose. Good. Can I get 4? I mean, I can if I move back to where I was. But that's not particularly happy. Now, the reason, folks, in case you're wondering why I have to worry about facing on this thing, but I didn't... Oh, do I not have to? Seriously? That seems wrong to me. Maybe all vehicles have this. Because the Saladin doesn't have a turret, so it should only be able to shoot what's in front of it. I guess not. Go for it. We can't hit him, even though he's on the ground, but we're trying. He's gonna stand up now and he's gonna try and do stuff. Hopefully he will fail. Just kidding. Indeed, DSDK. Alright, so you're a little bit unevasive. You're gonna fall back and you're gonna hit me with a PPC. Or try to, anyway. Doesn't look like you succeeded. Okay, lovely. Who's up? Pontoon.
Yes, Commander.
Pain vortex. Try not to do that too much. So yeah, if I were to come back around with a nice little boot, that'll give me a 76. Plus overheat alerts, which are not showing up on here, I'm assuming. It's going to cook me anyway. But I'm okay with that, considering I want to keep knocking your legs out. Find out how bad it is going to be.
Engaging.
Again! He missed by 9 last time and 14 this time.
No love on that strike.
Are you trying to die, my friend? Also, wow, building, not having a good day. He did manage to hit with one of them. Good.
Good to go.
Guano. I could also add you into the kick pile. I would like to do that. I am not close enough for the kick. It would have to be a charge. On charge, we lose all of our weapons, which makes sense. So I will not charge. I will instead
Waiting for
try to
orders.
keep that evasion going. Putting in right on around here. Yeah, I'll take it.
Firm.
To the back. Overheat possible. Not just possible. Overheat's happening. That'll be a 60% shutdown. I'm not on board with that one. We'll shut off the missile launcher and a medium laser. That'll get us down to what, 10%? Oh, less than that. Shut down on a 30. Ooh, these pilots really do suck. Give him 2. Good. Another good solid breakthrough. And he's panicking. I love to see it. If I can get the pilot actually to bail out of the mech, we might be able to steal an entire
What's the
Panther.
flank?
Oh, and then I won't have to fire so many people. Cannon drifting.
Flight damage. Holding firm.
How fast did you move? Oh, wait, I may not know because I don't have good enough sensors. Of course. That explains so much. And I knew that from previous playing of RogueTech, just I totally forgot about it.
Heading that way.
Bring forth the AWACS. There, everybody's been jammed. Enjoy. Give me my Panther. Long fire is not going to happen. Long fires could happen on you. Probably going to happen on you. Not happening on you. Got it. I could still tag you. Sort of assist on that one. Fire the tag.
Lighting them up.
Didn't happen. Hoping to get something a little bit more accurate out of that one.
They will be done.
Stubble finally coming around. Finally getting my really heavy mix. Hi, harasser. I'm gonna step on you. Give him the boot. Ah, it's a 64. You learn by doing, Stubble, so do it. See if you can pull it off. And there we go. That's what we were looking for. Is he gonna blow up the corpse?
Bye now.
He will. No survivors. Nice, Mech. I like the cockpit area on that a lot, actually. It's very nice. Haven't seen the Tillin.
Orders?
Alright, K-Ogre, you are kind of hurting, but that doesn't change the fact that we're somewhat insane. Although we do now know that we don't need to actually keep you in. That's too risky a shot even for me. Like, no, that's not happening. That might happen, though. How do we like it? 54? I like 54. Can I get 54 with a full speed? Okay, so I've got to be at a frontal arc. I am getting it. I am learning slowly. But we are learning, and that's the most important thing, right, people? 54%. Aiming towards you. Could be okay. Full speed. Ooh, down to 40. 28 on the Wasp. Take the shot on you and see what happens.
I copy.
I don't know where it went.
Negative damage.
Skiing has a chance of tipping you over. This I do know. It also makes you unsteady if you miss, which is a huge penalty. Being jammed. Ooh, head hit.
Commander, I'm hit.
You'll be fine, Pontoon. It's okay.
Orders.
Just relax. It'll all come back to you shortly. Or it won't, and you'll be crying. That looked like an accurate Gauss rifle shot. Is that an accurate Gauss rifle shot? No. I don't know what it was looking at. Oh, yeah, there it is. Fire.
Taking the shaft.
There we go. Now we're getting some Gauss fire in. Now we can make him cry. Right after he finishes making us cry a little bit. Okay, is that a laser? Because that does not look like a normal PPC. It's an 8Z. Right, okay, so it's got the laser minus.
Commander?
One. How would you like to continue to beat up a poor little defenseless panther? Because it's funny, and he's evil. We're doing our very best. No, I don't want to charge. I want to kick. Kicking is the safe way to go about this. What's your ammo explosion chance? Shut down on 10. Take it.
Confirmed.
Alright, give him the boot.
Engaging.
The boot has been given, finally. Tank fitting wasn't in yet, right? I better not do a primitive tank. Apparently there is a primitive tank start.
That one's gonna leave a mark.
So, and we are technically using a tank start to begin with. It's just that we managed to pick the B team as our first mission. And so we get, you know, free mechs. Free mechs for all who come. AWACS just sort of hovering around the area, doing exactly what it's supposed to do. Oh, fitting tanks is in modifying them. I get what you're saying. Is an effort equal to making half of what RT is at this point. Eventually, maybe someday. But not right now. For now, we get to just play with the tanks that are currently already on the field. Fire into his back, see how much he enjoys it. Ooh, that... Oh, that's part of the like the minefield showing thing, and it's all... I get it. I think we're working through it. It's a great lady herself. She's been here for like 20 minutes. She has. Alright, Wasp coming around and hurting a commando. No, leave the pain vortex alone. Obvious target. Interesting. Doubles up.
Yes, Commander.
Stubble, actually, if you wanted to beat the ever-loving crap out of a commando who was thinking far too, or a Wasp thinking far too highly of themselves, what would your chances to do that be? The answer may surprise you, and it's not great. Also, you know, we'd be torching ourselves a little bit because we're running through fire, but that's kind of the price of doing business. So 70% on a boot. Turned off one ER large laser. It likes that much better. So we'll do that. Get involved, we'll hurt the wasp. If we do manage to hurt the wasp sufficiently, which I think we might. Come on, blow his leg off, blow his leg off, blow his leg off. It was not blowing his leg off, but I will take the kick because it made him unsteady, which dropped his evasion, which means the tiger can now come in, and it's all coming together.
Standing by.
Speaking of, where is my tiger? Pyro is on 11. So yeah, next phase. Lovely. And could probably step on you. No, I can't. 40%. That's just not happening. Can, however, beat the ever-loving crap out of you, and I kind of shall. Turn off one of the VSPLs to keep the temperature under control. How about 2? No, we'll do the 1. And beat him to bloody bits. I like kicking. Kicking's best. Oh, and he bailed! Nice. Please don't ruin the corpse too much. We need it. Thanks for putting more campaign startup options by default. Yes, there are so many great options. I'm very happy with it. The beam team has to learn a lot by running into fire. Exactly. See, somebody who understands.
Got it.
Alright, bring forth the tiger. Hi. See, I double go. What? That works for me. Kicked him right out of his mech. Indeed. Can't see the melee accuracy, by the way. I want to move a tiny bit left. I can move my fat head. Where do we not need screen real estate? Hi guys. Hi. We'll move you up here. You're gonna deal with my floating embodiment down here. There's nothing that exists anymore, sadly. It was all removed in a tragic RogueTech accident. I'm not saying it's LA's fault, but it may have been LA's fault. Okay. Now I'd like to kill you, but killing you is going to consist of being very, very annoying, isn't it? Since we dealt with all the tanks. Sensor minefield? Oh, I get that's very fun. So I was wondering about the minefield system earlier because they said they made it more obvious. I didn't know if they were just doing this, but no, they've got actual caution markers, which is very lovely. Am a fan. Let's just get you out of here. We'll play games with you later. Improved to confident. I'm happy to hear the K-Ogre is confident in my killing capabilities of the enemy. You're gonna move around to the back because that's where he's vulnerable. And you're gonna kick him. It's a 32% chance to kick. That's not happening. Since that's not happening, I kinda don't want to do it since, you know, we'll be hurt badly and I don't want to hurt us badly. We're gonna step back and we'll shoot lasers at him. Oh right, he's +3 because of the round where I decided that I was going to shoot everything and accepted the +3 as a penalty. Streamers have lower bodies? No. Well, some of them did at some point. BTA has the same my mines markers. Does it? I've never noticed them. Probably because we got lucky and we never ran into mines. Commando, how about you want to stepping on people? It'll be a 54%. Let's not do that and say that we did. Instead, fill him full of holes. I'm on board with this plan a little bit more. ESPL can turn back on and we'll laserize. Beautiful. Dropship inbound for landing. Please don't be there. Is that all? Do we have it under control? I think we do. Friendly Max must capture the zone. Welcome to the zone. It's officially you. Obvious target time 6, evasive, heat, on fire. Yeah, we're doing it roughly. Let's go take a peek at that dropship that just came down. Are you just a random prop, or did you actually bring somebody to fight? AWAX saith you're just a prop. So just need to get to the end of the phase, I believe.
Yes, Commander.
Jaeger will also help move in to seek and control the command. Pyro coming around. Maximum speed if you don't mind avoiding the minefield. And the flames, since, you know, vehicles kind of don't like fire. Vehicles and fire, not a good combo. Lovely. We are paid. PT and RT feel mostly the same. Yeah, also thanks for all the thanks. Mostly the same AFK. That's alright. You have way more important things to do than watch this. Alrighty, so a nice, safe objective. Got a little bit of cash. No, we lost cash on that. We very much lost cash. Our payout was negative 3,281. We'll have to keep that very much in mind when we take more like that. All of these people are, well, one of the dudes is pretty badly banged up, but we don't really care since I only care about my own tanks, and my Saladin got a little roughed up, but we'll patch that up hopefully in no time at all. We can put back together the harasser tank mostly. MGs, SRMs, basic cockpits, some fusion cores, which you might be able to sell, you know, just for a little bit of extra cash. I think we're probably going to be getting just about everything on this list. So I will go with... Ooh, good question. Gotta grab the Panther part. We kind of roughed it up a little bit more than we probably should have. We'll grab the 2 cores. Oh god. If Down Under ever returns, then he's going to make me build a mech with a internal combustion engine. Why? Why must you make me suffer? Grab some harasser scout tank parts. We might build one. Hey, we got all the harasser parts, we got all the APC parts, we got one of the internal combustion engines, a whole bunch of jump jets, single heat cooling systems, some machine guns, and some ammo for the SRMs, of which we got one, I believe. So not bad. I mean, not great, but what are you expecting? It's a half-skull mission with tanks. Wouldn't exactly go in anticipating that we would instantaneously get ourselves a Kodiak. Although in our other campaign, we instantaneously got ourselves a Sorcerer 2C, which is pretty close. That did take quite a bit of build-up, though. So it's going to be a while before we get ourselves into actual tanks. Probably sell the APC parts. I don't see us really needing to use it. Good haul for the mission. Yeah, for what it was. If I had been a little bit more clever about it, I probably could have gotten more of that. God, what's it called? Panther, but it didn't end up working. Yeah, we got a Sorcerer 2C on Wednesday. It was pretty fun. We could have gotten a Zeus too, but the game didn't quite give us that much luck.
Nice to see you down here in the hole.
Oh. If I can find some more parts for this, I can actually build them. Speaking of parts, show me the store. Sorcerer 2C is a clan. Yes, it's a clan mech with a brawler perk, which is fun. Oh, I can just pick up a Scorpion light tank if I need it. Which I don't really need it yet, but that's lovely. Bolt-on rocket launchers. Attached to the chassis and have accuracy penalties. Uses the special slot. Requires 0.5 tons carry. -2 accuracy if it's a weapon. Internal ammo. Has 3 HP. Fires a salvo of 5 unguided rockets. Interesting. I like it. Actually, I like this a lot. Bolt-on tandem 10s. Do tandems still do what they used to do? 2 damage to drift? Yes, they do. Thank you. I'm gonna keep that. Scorpion has that room 20. It does. Moon Moon wants it. It's kind of expensive right now, but we'll keep it in mind. No good autocannons, no good lasers. Mine clearance LRM ammo, which is fun. Some machine gun rounds. Whole bunch of cores. I might end up selling a lot of fusion cores by the end of this, which is pretty common. Take me to my mechs. Show me. Oh yes, fatigue is in this game. Indeed, they are fatigued. So the roster is going to have to expand. Oh god, I'm going to have to sell all of my mech pilots to keep this thing going. We can buy it and, you know, we will be broke soon enough anyway. We're trying not to be broke. It's kind of high in my list of priorities is to avoid brokenness. And how long? 8 days. So they're out for a week. Hiring hall. Do you happen to have enough vehicle pilots? You've got Elvis, who we're going to hire. Because he's an MV. I may not be able to take a mission for the next week just because I don't have enough vehicle pilots. Interesting. Let's see. Who did we hire at the end? Who's the worst pilot right now?
What's up, Commander?
Talik, you're my worst pilot. Goodbye, Talik. But wait. Hiring hall. This MV dude.
New mech warriors available.
Hey look, it's Talik. He just has a brand new hair job.
Commander?
There we go. Talik's back! Morale affects fatigue, if you recall. Oh, so the more morale upgrades we have... So is it more morale upgrades like the lounge and that sort of thing improve fatigue? Or are you just saying that it's a general bonus for the total? Just indeed. Alright, I do not have enough pilots in order to run this mission, I don't think. Well, 2 mech, 3 mech. So I have 2 vehicle pilots. I'm not willing to run a 1 skull on 2 vehicle pilots. It's just an accident waiting to happen. Speaking of, our next mission, what will it be? A battle in the jungle? I'd kind of like to avoid that, actually. Although the payouts are beautiful, and I love it. Please continue to give me more tons of cash. My understanding is higher morale equals shorter fatigue times? I see. I wonder how vehicles operate in lunar environments. Because I'm thinking the most advantageous positions for my vehicles to be in will be any place that is very hot. And the reason for that is, of course, vehicles don't generate heat. Mechs do. If I can find some tanks with some plasma rifles, or plasma cannons, or whichever plasma is the long-range one, then we could actually have a really nasty assassination squad. It's gonna be something I'm gonna have to think about a lot. Let's see, battlemented Yttrium for weeks now. Local government, straight on battle 417, always a good one. We're building a harasser. Hopefully vehicles build the same way that mechs do, and that you can mix and match vehicle parts. So a harasser, one version will mix with a harasser, other version. I don't know. We will probably end up finding out relatively shortly. Oh, one skill mission is kind of going to challenge everything I've got. Why do they all say operation? Because it's fun that way, as XCOM found out. Oh, interesting. It's the start of the Solaris 7 season. A new season of Solaris 7 is about to begin. Each season consists of 2 parts. Solaris League, in which everyone fights against everyone in single battles, and the Solaris Championship that includes the top 128 pilots based on the league results. Qualification for the championship requires you to reach a sufficient level of notoriety through league battles. To participate in specific weight classes, you have to acquire a corresponding license. Okay, let's go see what these licenses are. I have no mix anyway. Fun. Alright, so the season is open. Let's take a look at these licenses. Probably don't have any money. Oh, so I can't enter like a VTOL competition? The light class is 250,000 Zeebles. I don't have a light. If we were able to get a light, that would be different. But I don't have a light. Hey Shay, do you know how often the Solaris 7 seasons come up? Because I don't want to lose this, but at the same time, I'm really not in a position to take anything to do with it. Ooh, that's a good question. I do like the fact that we're using these more chat dialogues like this. Every month or so? Oh, okay. So yeah, we won't participate this month. We do not have the mech for it, and so we're a little bit, you know, pressed for space, time, and everything else. Saladin's all nice and fixed. 5 more days for the Argo, and also our pilots will become less fatigued. Thank you for Flashpoints. 2, 1. Mech Bay 2 is done. Kyogre needs 1 more day. He's a little bit sleepy. After all, he did get shot at a lot. Second Bay.
Roger that, Commander.
And that's the finish of the immediate must-do this line. And now it spreads out from here. More day. Okay, good. Pilots are ready to go. Pilots. I don't remember. I keep ignoring them as I'm testing. Boss used me as bait. You were excellent bait. Actually, you got shot at more by friendlies than you were by enemies. It was hilarious. All right, check our barracks. Make sure our pilots have leveled over. We need to come up with a name. Mason's Marauders? That doesn't even make sense. My character's name is Coppertop. What insanity is this? So we need to come up with a good name for Coppertop, or just the group, or a tech company, mech company. In the meantime, I'm going to go through my barracks as we try and think of that, because we do actually need to come up with something fun.
Commander.
The Holy Inquisition has leveled up. He needs tactics.
Training confirmed, Commander.
You always need tactics. That's the rule. Tactics. Everyone engaged until the salad shows up with an AC-20. Mason, that's the MechWarrior 5 dude? Oh god, it is. That idiot.
Orders?
I'm not gonna level you up. I'm not gonna level you up. Not gonna level you up. Not gonna level you up. Okay, nobody leveled up. Holy Inquisition? Yeah, I wasted that to the command center. Coppertop's battery? Eh. We also need to keep in mind that Tentacle has indicated he may wish to make an icon for it, which I would be very thankful for, but I'm not gonna, you know, beg for anything like that. After all, I don't think it'd be correct. Alright, let's fill in the other 3. We got a Warrior VTOL, Harasser, Light Scout Tank, and a Hetzer. Okay, so I need to rearrange these. I can get out of there. Hetzer can go down there. That way I've got my units operating in pairs. Okay, we're getting that Saladin. Okay, dokie, let's fill in the rest of the pilots. Spirits and Talik. Both of you kind of suck, but Spirits is a little bit better on the maneuverability side. I do not have enough pilots to field all 6 units. That's a problem. Okay, what doesn't come with this? You have Streaks and a Longfire LRM, I believe. Yeah, we're not bringing the Warrior. I want to bring the Warrior, but we're not bringing the Warrior. And that will put Talik in the Hetzer. Talik, don't mess up. Not only am I making my job way more difficult than it needs to be. Pits up. Copper Tops Truckers. Lego got treads. Copper Tops Circus. Or needs work. That's just saying that there's something missing on it. I can't touch it or repair it or look at it. But as long as I can feel it, I don't really care. Give me the Hetzer. Talik wants the Hetzer. You shall have the Hetzer. Alright. Oh, this feels like such a bad idea. If only I had one more pilot. We're going to put a cutting here for YouTube while we think about that. So to my YouTube people, thank you very much for watching. I have been Tarek. If you like what you've been seeing, hit that like button and subscribe. If you want to see notifications every single time I release one of these videos, press that little bell icon, leave a comment. Are you enjoying the new RogueTech? And I will see you all in the next episode.